It is a 9 first warning weather alert day. I'm Jasmine Stiles. We start with breaking news in the Commonwealth. I-71 northbound in Gallatin County will stay closed for the next 12 to 18 hours. Kentucky's Trimark just tweeted out it's because of impassable roads. Nearly an hour ago, Governor Andy Beshear tweeted that stretch of road is too dangerous to drive through and recommends all drivers find alternate routes. Earlier today, we kept you informed when a crash shut down the interstate for hours. Now we're going to check in with meteorologist Brandon Spinner. Brandon, we've been talking a lot about these cold temperatures, but it seems like snow is still a big factor in some areas.
Yeah, it's more so the snow that's blowing because of the wind, and that wind making the chill even worse. You've got a wind chill warning out for all of the tri-state through 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. What that tells you is wind chills likely to be 20 to 25 below zero for a majority of the night tonight. Not as bad in Milford or into Fairfield right now as where we were about 5 hours ago. Still feeling like about 20 to 25 degrees across much of the tri-state, below zero. Yeah, so keep that in mind. Air temperature about 1 degree below zero in Cincinnati. Same with Harrison and Brookville after a nasty drop in temperatures overnight last night and into this morning. We're really feeling it across the tri-state, but as we're showing you Fort Washington Way, the streets are still a little messed up out there with snow covering a lot of those roads because of the blowing snow. Hard to keep those clean when the temperatures are below zero because the chemical treatments don't really act as great to try to eat away at that snow cover. So be safe if you must go out on the roads. I would just say try to wait until tomorrow as those temperatures start to climb into the mid-teens. We'll start to see a little bit more melting. We're dry. 9 first warning live Doppler radar continuing that way. There's a live look outside the station here. You can see the red light shaking in the wind, those traffic lights, because of how strong the winds are. Blowing snow will continue to be an issue, and that is why we're also under a winter storm warning through the overnight tonight as well. Wind chills down as low as 30 below zero. Frostbite in as little as 10 minutes tonight. Blowing snow continues. We do have a slight warm up for the weekend. I'll break that all down in my full 9-day forecast just minutes away.
Thank you, Brandon. We are also monitoring road conditions for you tonight. You are taking a live look from our live drive as we go down I-71. We all know that many families held off on traveling today, hoping to hit the road tomorrow, but that still might be difficult. The high winds are blowing freshly plowed snow back onto the roads, which puts those roads back at square one, topped with snow and possible ice. We are also hearing from state leaders who say people have already died in this winter storm. In Ohio, Governor Mike DeWine says 4 people have died and many more have been injured. In the Commonwealth, 3 people have died. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear said 2 of them died in a car accident. The 3rd died in the cold. We're told that person didn't have a home and couldn't get to a shelter. Well, frigid temperatures are also causing electricity issues. We've been tracking power outages for you all day. Right now, there are nearly 3,000 Duke Energy customers in the dark during these dangerously cold conditions. At one point today, there were more than 6,000 people left in the dark and without heat. The areas with most people affected include Cincinnati's West Side, Northern Kentucky, and Morrow. Reporter Anna Azalian shares how some people without power are coping.
The Woodlands neighborhood here in Morrow has been without power since around 4 a.m. It's been a frustrating day for this neighborhood, waiting to see if power is restored. Roughly 2,000 people in Morrow woke up to fresh snow and lights that wouldn't turn on. And with dangerous temperatures and high winds outside, space heaters, winter coats, and blankets can only go so far.
Our house at, I think it was 11 o'clock this morning, was already at 50. Right now it's sitting at 46 or 44 degrees the last time we checked.
That was around 4 Friday afternoon. Power was restored for 1,000 people in Morrow earlier in the day, but by the afternoon, Samantha Pitzer and her family resorted to sitting in their car to keep warm, then leaving the neighborhood altogether to stay with family nearby.
My dad ran to the store. We're going to make sure our pipes are okay, and we're going to stay at their house tonight.
A few roads over, Jennifer Jacob and her family had a similar plan.
We're going to reroute the kids, the dogs, the cats. I mean, we can't stay here.
Decorations that were festive when this neighborhood went to bed Thursday night weren't quite as festive the next day. Their inflatables are laying on the snow and their Christmas lights are dark. But early Friday evening, some were on their way to a hotel for the night, wanting to keep their family warm as temperatures continued to drop.
If we have to spend Christmas out there, that's what we have to do. Nobody can stay here. It's too cold.
In Morrow, Anna Azalian, WCPO 9 News.
Around 6:30, Duke Energy sent an update estimating power would be restored in parts of Morrow just before midnight. Another area is estimated to get power back at 7:45 tomorrow morning. They also want to remind folks they can seek shelter at Little Miami High School. It's acting as a warming center. New at 11, an update to a disastrous pileup in northern Ohio. Authorities say 4 people are dead after a crash on the Ohio Turnpike near Sandusky. About 50 vehicles were involved. This crash happened around 12:45 this afternoon, and officials told our sister station in Cleveland stranded motorists had to be picked up by buses to take them to a maintenance building to stay warm. A few hours ago, troopers tweeted crews towed 15 cars from the highway. The turnpike remains closed in both directions between exit 91 and exit 118.